think this is a hot take. I think it's just factual. But women who are actually happy being single don't come online to tell everyone how happy they are being single. It's just like people that are actually nice people don't have to say, I'm a good person, because everybody already knows. The women that are actually happy are the ones that are posting their pictures, their videos of them looking good, and then looking through the comments and getting off of social media. If you are on social media actively celebrating, oh, I've just been having so much fun since I've been being single. I decentered men and my life is so amazing. I'm celebrating this many years single, this many years celibate, this many years, you're miserable. And it's so palatable. Like, we can feel it. Because why are you bragging to the internet about something that is so personal to you? As if anyone else cares but you. If you're genuinely having fun, you love your life, you're happy with yourself, you would just be that. You're trying to prove it to us that you're happy. And it's just doing the exact opposite. Girl, you look sad.
The reason why it seems like the mean women are the ones who have a good man is because those women will leave. And the man understands that she will leave. She has come into that relationship with her own expectations, her own requirements, her own standards, and it is understood that if he cannot meet those standards, he either needs to put forth effort into fixing that or she will leave. There are no gray areas. She's not going to stick around and suffer in silence and be mistreated and hope and pray and wish for the best. She wants what she wants. And the thing about her is, what she wants, she's also willing to give. Hence why she doesn't feel bad about leaving if she's not getting what she needs. Because it's not about her having expectations solely for him. She's well aware of what she brings to the table. And all that she's asking for is in return what she brings to the table. If he cannot rise to the occasion, she will leave. Nor is it about replacing him, because she's not looking to be completed, nor is she looking to bounce to another partner. It's solely, I want to be here. I want to be here with you. And this is what I require in order to be happy and stay here with you. Simple.
5 things women need to be happy in a relationship. Number 1, she needs to feel safe, not just physically, but emotionally. Like she can let her guard down and know that you got her. Number 2, she needs to see a good father in you, someone who shows up with patience, presence, and love. Number 3, she needs affection in her language, not yours. A hand held, a hug when words won't do, tiny gestures that say, I see you and I choose you. Number 4, she needs romance, not grand gestures, although those are nice too, but real thoughtfulness, the kind that says, you're still the one. And number 5, she needs to feel cherished, like she can bring all of herself, joy, fear, tears, laughter, and be met with love, not fixing. When she feels safe, seen and heard, and supported, she blossoms.
Makes a woman happy in a relationship. I feel qualified to talk about this. I mean, and again, this page is a wellness page, predominantly for women, but sure, if you're a man watching this, then maybe you can learn. Security. Having a roof over your head. Meeting her G-spot. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go into that. Money is 50-50. That's why I always say to women, you have to make sure that you are earning your own. Don't be reliant on a man. Make sure you're independent. Protection. Those 5 are what makes me happy. If your man ain't doing that for you, then you need to be changing that man.
Right, to women that just care about being happy 24/7, okay? This is an interesting conversation to have. I won't be too long-winded, but it is an interesting conversation to have. It's because a woman that just wants to be, that just cares about being happy, they shouldn't be in relationships. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be in relationships because relationships are about being happy. Life isn't about always being happy. It's not about that. You know, what makes a relationship stronger is the conflict. What makes a relationship stronger is going through issues together. What makes a relationship stronger is just, all the stuff y'all go through. And be if you are, getting with the guy just to be happy, you're gonna be sadly mistaken, because that man ain't never happy. Most men will go out their way to make sure the wife is happy, the girl is happy, whatever, the girl is happy and the children are happy. But if you always are expected to be happy, your expectations is unrealistic. Even women that have the privilege of staying at home, being a stay-at-home wife, they ain't happy. I'm bored. I want to do something more meaningful than being a stay-at-home wife, or I'm more than just. You hear it all the time. You hear it all the time. You hear it all the time. So, you control your own happiness. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time. How you when you go through stuff, do you deal with it with an optimistic view, or, you control. A person cannot be responsible for your happiness. That's just the God honest truth. He can't know all the time. Can't be responsible for it. And when they bored, they're not happy. Being happy, being happy half the time is insane. It just doesn't happen. There's gonna be, you're bored. There's gonna be times where you're upset. There's gonna be times where you just even killed. You just cool. You just chilling. And that's usually the spot that most men are in. Most men are usually in a spot where, shit, I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. I'm chilled. They ain't happy. They ain't angry. They just chilling. They just resting. They chilling. That's more the spot that more men operate from. And happiness becomes a privilege for us too. But for women, you got to understand, you ain't always gonna be happy. But when you are happy, it's explosive. When you are happy, when you are in a good mood, you control. A lot of times you control what mood you in. But the one thing about actually being in a relationship and being one is that you don't have to take on the troubles of the world by yourself. But a lot of women don't understand. They bring a lot of baggage into the relationship and throw it onto the man, on top of the baggage that he got. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of guys want to remain single. Sometimes as a woman, even if you happy, you have to sacrifice your happiness to get in the trenches, for your children and for your man. Sometimes if you see him struggling up the hill with 100 pounds on his back, sometimes you got to take 25 yourself and y'all got to get up the hill. Even if you fine and dandy walking up the hill, but you seeing this motherfucker, he damn near killing himself. You have to be able to alleviate pain. You have to be able to carry some weight. It ain't that I'm happy and this motherfucker miserable. Guess what? If you're very happy in a relationship and your husband miserable, eventually, that he gonna get tired of that shit. He gonna leave. So you also must bring happiness to the relationship. You must also, bring happiness. It shouldn't, I'm happy and fuck my kids and fuck the husband. Nah. But we all shouldn't be struggling together neither for an extended period of time. So I do understand that. But happiness is a privilege, man. Being happy is a privilege. Most of the time, most people are just chilling. They even kill. Do we stress? Absolutely. People with money still stress because you a target. People without money stress. Money doesn't alleviate all pain. You still gonna go through shit because the people around you gonna be, acting different. But for a woman that always 100% wants to be happy, that's not realistic. But men will sacrifice their happiness for the family, for you. But you have to understand that only lasts for so long before he breaks. So you must also, alleviate the load from him and bring happiness. But hey, hit the link in the description, join the Patreon.
I was talking to this old school. I was telling him, my boy about to buy his girl a car, make her happy. He's like, let me tell you something, younger. He said, you can never make a woman happy. And the reason why you can't make a woman happy is nothing is ever enough. If you show me somebody with millions of dollars, like Aisha Carey, Steph Curry, she would never be happy because she's presented with the big mansion and celebrities and the lifestyle and Mercedes and Bentleys and but she will never be happy because now she wants something else. If you give them a trip to Costa Rica and Mexico, Mazatlan, they want something else. They want Dubai and they want this. By the time you know it, they're gonna want to go out of space. They want to go to Mars. Nothing is ever enough. That's why they're grounded in hate, deceit, and misery. So they'll never be happy. Like, damn. Damn. You can't make a woman happy.